Hello, I'm Simon Preston and I'm going to give a breakdown of Jamaica's performances in the Olympic Games. It's amazing how time flies, isn't it? We're less than 3 months away from the Summer Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Jamaica has had some wonderful performances and memories in these Olympic Games. We can go back to the early days of Herb McKinley and Arthur Wint, and to the recent days of Usain Bolt, Veronica Campbell-Brown, Shelley-Ann Fraser, and we can even go back to the middle, where Jamaica picked up its first cycling medal in the Olympic Games and first non-athletics medal, where David Weller picked up a medal in cycling. We've had some wonderful memories. Jamaica's first performance in the Olympic Games came in 1948, which took place in the city of London. Now, there are only 2 Olympic Games where Jamaica did not pick up a medal, and those 2 Olympic Games were in Melbourne in 1956, Melbourne, Australia, and also in 1964 in Tokyo. And Tokyo, interestingly, will be the host of the 2020 Olympic Games, and they're hoping they'll be adding more sports to that Olympic Games, and which would sound similar to the name. Cricket is trying to get involved in it. As you know, 2020 cricket is ongoing and the most popular form of cricket nowadays, especially with viewership and also with earnings. So it'll be interesting to see what other sports will be added to that Olympic Games. But for this Olympics in 2016, a new sport that will be added is rugby. So we look forward to watching action in that sport. Now, I'm going to give a breakdown of Jamaica's medal performances in these Olympic Games. In 1948 in London, Jamaica picked up 1 gold and 2 silver medals. So we picked up 3 medals in these Olympic Games. In 1952 in Helsinki, Finland, we picked up 2 gold and 3 silver medals. As I said, in 1956 we did not pick up a medal, and 1964 in Tokyo we did not pick up a medal either. In the 1960 Olympic Games we did not compete as Jamaica, we competed as the British West Indies, because if you remember, during that period of time, the late 50s to the early 60s, Jamaica, Trinidad, Guyana and Barbados was called the West Indies Federation. So even if you were born in Jamaica, you were born in Trinidad, Barbados, Guyana, you were not born quote unquote in that country, you were born in the West Indies Federation. For an example, if you look on passports of former players and athletes in the past, for example, Stephen Hart, former head coach of the Canada football team and now present coach of the Trinidad and Tobago football team, he is born in San Fernando, British West Indies, or no, it said San Fernando West Indies Federation. It was a period of time where these 4 countries got together in hope of more economic stability and more potency, and hopefully to make themselves better, but it didn't last long and it was dissolved, you could say, and Jamaica competed once again back as Jamaica. In 1968 in Mexico City we picked up 1 silver medal. In 1972 in Munich, Germany, we picked up a bronze medal, and our next gold medal came in 1976 in Montreal, Canada, where we picked up 1 gold, and we also had 1 silver medal in that Olympic Games. In 1980 in Moscow we had 3 bronze medals. In 1984 in Los Angeles, California, United States, we picked up 1 silver and 2 bronze medals, so that is 3 medals in that Olympic Games. In 1988 in Seoul, if you remember, that was the Olympics where Grace Jackson got a medal, there were 2 silver medals that we picked up in that Olympic Games. In 1992 in Barcelona we picked up 3 silver medals and 1 bronze medal. In 1996 we had 1 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze medals. In 2000 in Sydney, Australia, which was the first Olympic Games taken in the Southern Hemisphere, we picked up 6 gold medals and 3 silver medals. In 2004 in Athens, Greece, we picked up 2 gold medals, 1 silver and 2 bronze medals. In 2008 in Beijing, which was our most successful Olympic Games in relations to the amount of gold medals we've won, we had 6 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze medals. In London 2012, which was the last Olympic Games, we had 4 gold, 4 silver and 4 bronze, and this was our best of Olympic Games in terms of medals won. We picked up 12 medals in this Olympic Games compared to the 2008 Olympic Games. We're at 11 medals, and these were the only two occasions where we had double-digit amount of medals that we have won. So Jamaica has truly started to step up the pace as it relates to those medals won. So we've won 66 medals in athletics and 1 medal in cycling, and as I said, that came from David Weller in cycling. So we give hats off to him as well, because it's very difficult getting medals in those sorts of events, so all credit to him. I'm going to go through names of the individuals that have won these medals in the Olympic Games. I'm going to start back in 1948, prior to Jamaica getting their independence, where we flew the Union Jack flag during that time. Arthur Wint got us the gold in the men's 400 metres. We had Herb McKinley, the silver in the men's 400 metres, and Arthur Wint getting silver in the 800 metres. Now, an interesting statistic I would like to give you all. Can you name for me the only man to make the 100 metres, 200 metres and 400 metres final in the Olympic Games? There's only one man that has done that. Do you know who that is? Herb McKinley, a Jamaican. That's right. The only man to do 100 metre, 200 metre and 400 metre final at the Olympic Games. Hats off to a fantastic and a world-class athlete, the former Calabar athlete. In 1952 in Helsinki, Finland, George Roden got us gold in the men's 400 metres, and we also won the relay gold that year as well, where we had Arthur Wint, Leslie Lang, Herb McKinley and George Roden as well. In the 1952, still the same Olympics, Herb McKinley picked up silver medals in the 100 metres and 400 metres, and also in the men's 800 metres, that is where Arthur Wint picked up a silver medal there. Looking at recent years, I am going to give you an interesting statistic where this is concerned as well. Our first medal won in the Olympic Games by a female came from Merlene Ottey in 1980 in Moscow. She won the bronze medal in the 200 meters, and you know, affectionately today she has the nickname Bronze Queen. And interestingly, the second woman, female, to win a medal at the Olympic Games was Grace Jackson. That was 1988, where she won the silver medal in the women's 200 meters. So interesting there as well. It's where those were the two first women to win medals for Jamaica in the Olympic Games. And the third one, can you guess who it is? It was Juliet Cuthbert, where she won silver in the 100 meters and 200 meters. So she got the double silver, you could say, in that year. Off the track, if you go into the field now, the field events, our first medal that we won in a field event came in the men's long jump, where James Beckford achieved a silver medal in 1996 in Atlanta, Georgia. Looking at other events, starting from the 2004 Olympic Games, we won our first medal in the 400 hurdles through Danny McFarlane. It was a Caribbean 1-2, you could say. Felix Sanchez got the goal, and then Danny McFarlane the silver. Even though Felix Sanchez wasn't born in the Dominican Republic, he was actually born in New York. I think it was Bronx, to be specific. His parents are from the Dominican Republic, so he decided to represent the country of his parents' birth, and a fantastic sprint hurdler he is. 2008 Olympic Games, that is where the record started to tumble and tumble and tumble. Usain Bolt, as you remember as well, 9.69 in the 100 meter finals. In the 200 meter finals we saw 19.30. What a fantastic run that was. I remember waking up early that morning to watch it. We saw the men's 4x100 meters, the first time we won a 4x100 meter men's final in the Olympic Games. So all credit to our athletes on this occasion. It was a splendid run from the team, especially with Asafa Powell running that final leg as well, and Usain Bolt right behind him, making sure that if he dropped the baton, he would pick it up and give it to him. Yeah, it was good unity good team spirit, good togetherness between the bunch of players and athletes, you could say, and they really did make our country proud. And it's a wonderful feeling, you could say, being a Jamaican, a country of just a shade under 3 million people, and we're making such an impact in this sport. You know, it shows that we're doing something right, and hard work does pay off. And it should be an example to everyone that no matter who you are, no matter where you're from in this world, you can achieve. Believe and you will achieve. Although certain times you may wonder, why haven't I received this blessing or this gift or this opportunity as yet? Maybe it's not the right time as yet, but nothing happens before its time. That's a guarantee. We saw Bolt in the 2004 Olympics, where there was a lot of hype around him, especially from the World Junior Championships, where he got that gold medal, and the hype was that he was going to do it for Jamaica, and he didn't get past his heats. Yes, he was a teenager at the time, but we were expecting much more of him, and remember him very well, putting the cross in his chest and holding on to it and everything like that. So, but you saw over the next 4 years after that, he put on the hard work, and the sacrifices that he has made has paid off, and today he's the fastest man alive. I'm Simon Preston, and this was an overview of Jamaica's performances in the Olympic Games, or as it regards to the medals won and the different individuals that have won medals for Jamaica. I will do another part to this video in relation to other athletes that won in the Olympic Games as well, and please let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. And if there's any other thing that you would like me to discuss or talk about going into the Olympics, please let me know so that I can work on it. And don't forget to subscribe and share to your friends and family. I know I haven't been on for quite some time, but I've finished university now and I have a little bit of time to make these videos, and I hope the camera that I'm using now is of better quality compared to the camera phone that I used in the past. So don't forget to subscribe, and as well, don't forget as well to check out another YouTube channel called Reggae Boys Commentary as well, where I give some information on Jamaica's footballing activity, not only at the senior level but also the youth levels and also the women's team. So let me know in your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.